Hello guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss with Real Madrid's latest and important update. On today's agenda, it is Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 2, as both teams shared the spoils last night in Munich, in what appears to be the first leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-finals. Another demanding 90 minutes await at the Bernabeu Fortress next Wednesday. On this episode, we are going to be providing you with analyzed Real Madrid players' rating on the night. But before we kickstart with that, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. Kickstarting with the players' rating, goalkeeper Andre Lunin with a rating of 5 on 10 will be frustrated to have been beaten at his near post by Sané's equalizer early on in the second half. Lucas Vázquez with a rating of 4 out of 10. Sané slipped in behind him a little too often early on, and Vázquez might got even worse when he felt Musiala for the penalty. Antonio Rudiger with a rating of 5 out of 10. He had a pretty solid game when it comes to his individual battles with Kane, but couldn't calm the Bayern barrage early in the second half. Nacho Fernandez with a rating of 5 out of 10 tried something new as he stepped forward into midfield at times, but usually ended up getting caught out of position. Ferland Mendy with a rating of 5 out of 10 defended well in the first half against Musiala, but was faced up against Sané as the break went through and couldn't cope with his speed. Aurélien Tchouameni with a rating of 6 out of 10 dropped back into the defense after the second Bayern Munich's goal to try and bring some calm to the team. Toni Kroos with a rating of 7 out of 10. A sensational pass to pick Bayern apart for the opener. Struggled with the pace of the game in the second half, but still had some nice moments on the ball. Federico Valverde with a rating of 5 out of 10. Happily defended in the first half, but found it hard to adjust to the attacking side of the game when Madrid fell behind in the second half. Jude Bellingham with a rating of 5 out of 10. Bayern suffocated Bellingham whenever he got towards the box. Hooked with 15 minutes to go as Ancelotti clearly felt Madrid had a better chance of winning without him. Rodrigo goes with a rating of 5 out of 10. Burst around without ever really looking like causing any significant problems for Bayern's fullbacks before winning the penalty. Vinicius Jr. with a rating of 8 out of 10 took both his goals well in a performance which was largely full of battles to try and actually find spaces on the field, needed to be patient, and got his reward. Man of the match of the clash, although he missed some several fast 1v1 with Manuel Neuer. There were also some substitute players who made their appearances, such as Eduardo Camavinga, who came in for Captain Nacho in the 65th minute with a rating of 6 out of 10. Luka Modric, who came in for Jude Bellingham in the 76th minute with a rating of 7 out of 10. He created a bit more impact and control in the midfield. Even played Vinicius through a one-on-one with Manuel Neuer, but the angle was too tight for the Brazilian to slide the ball into the back of the net as the German skipper made the save. Brahim Diaz, who came in the 76th minute for Toni Kroos, had a rating of 6 out of 10. Joselu, who came in for Rodrigo at the 87th minute, had no rating as he had little or no time to make any impact. Manager Carlo Ancelotti with a rating of 5 out of 10 as he tried to rely on Madrid's aura in the first half but looked totally flustered when Bayern took their game to the next level. So having discussed and concluded on the players' rating, we will simply explain to you how the game panned out at the Allianz Arena. Sané found himself through on goal inside the first few seconds with his effort drawing a quick save out of Andre Lunin, who also needed to keep out a snapshot from Harry Kane as Bayern Munich made a strong start to proceedings. Sané and Jamal Musiala both struck over the bar, but Madrid snatched the lead against the run of play in the 24th minute in a typical fashion. A through ball from Toni Kroos sent Vinicius in behind Bayern's defense, and the Brazilian made no mistakes when one-on-one with Manuel Neuer. That was Madrid's only shot before a late free kick from Rodrigo was deflected wide. Bayern continued to pose the biggest threat on goal, but they didn't ask many more questions of Lunin's backline, who looked increasingly comfortable sitting back and frustrating their host. Kroos curled an effort in on Manuel Neuer's goal early in the second half, requiring a strong hand from the Bayern shot stopper, and it proved to be a pivotal moment as Bayern Munich went down the other end and equalized. Leroy Sané, who had endured a tricky first half, faced a ferocious strike into Lunin's bottom corner, which flew off his left like a rocket. 2 minutes later, and Bayern Munich were handed the chance to take the lead when Jamal Musiala was stripped by Lucas Vázquez, and up stepped Harry Kane to roll the ball into the back of the net. Eric Dyer had the chance to add a third from a corner shortly after the hour mark, before Neuer had to push back a strike from Vinicius Jr. as Madrid desperately shouted a way back into the tie. With 9 minutes remaining, Madrid were awarded a penalty of their own when Rodrigo was dragged down by Kim Min-jae in the penalty area, and Vinicius Jr. made no mistakes to tie things up in the late stages and set up a fascinating second leg, which is set to take place at the Santiago Bernabeu next week, Wednesday. Real Madrid, nonetheless, might emerge slightly favourite ahead of the tie as they have the home advantage and the support of the fans behind them. But the tie, however, is still 50-50 open, and it's left to be seen which of the two teams will take the advantage and move to Wembley, where they might face one of Borussia Dortmund or Paris Saint-Germain in England. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.